From the start of this investigation, we made a strong commitment to look into every aspect as to how Travis Boyce got his hand on the gun, how the gun got into the police car, how he was able to escape. Since then, the Public Integrity Bureau, the Force Investigation Team, has spent countless hours reviewing body-worn camera and surveillance camera video footage. They've been collecting evidence of all types. While there's a lot more work to be done, what we learned yesterday required our immediate attention. So last night, we arrested 5th District Officer Wardell Johnson. He is a 12-year veteran of the New Orleans Police Department. Johnson was one of 2 officers who responded to the initial scene of an aggravated assault where Travis Boyce was arrested. It was an aggravated assault that Travis fired a weapon at his wife. That's what the allegation was. And after reviewing body-worn camera video of both officers who were on the scene, what we learned was that Johnson deliberately attempted to leave a .40 caliber casing on the scene and not process it as evidence. It was a casing that would have been fired from a .40 caliber weapon that he was accused of using. In addition to that, what we learned was that Johnson was in custody of a box of .40 caliber bullets that he had on the scene. Unused bullets that he also did not process as evidence. It never made it into evidence. So when confronted with the evidence yesterday, Johnson could not tell us what he did with the box of bullets, why he did what he did, and what he did with those bullets at that time. So based on the evidence, we were able to follow Officer Johnson for a while and observe him when he left the Public Integrity Bureau yesterday, and he threw that box of bullets out of the window in the area of Dauman and Morrison in a canal. We have teams that were out there all yesterday evening and last night searching for it to no avail. We have teams out there right now searching for it inside that canal. We've worked with the Sewage and Water Board to drain that canal to search for that evidence. But when we brought him back to our office, he admitted to us and did not deny that he had that evidence in his possession all the while and threw it in the canal yesterday after he left the Public Integrity Bureau. As your chief, I'm a 24-year veteran. I spent 10 years myself in the Public Integrity Bureau. As a member of this community, I can't begin to tell you how disgusted, frustrated, and appalled I am that an officer would lack the professionalism and integrity to do what he did, not just yesterday, but 2 weeks ago when he was on the scene. It's sloppy police work. It has clear intent to cover up his sloppy police work. We're not going to stand for it. There's no place for him or anybody else like him who lacks that level of professionalism, that level of integrity in this department or any police department. I've said from the beginning, we're going to follow this investigation wherever it goes and to whomever it takes us. There's no room for bad apples in our department. Public safety is our top priority, and we are going to always deliver excellent public service to the citizens and visitors of New Orleans. Let's just be clear. The investigation as to how Boyce got his hands on the weapon and how Boyce escaped is still under investigation. We have no evidence that leads us to believe that Boyce assisted or knew, that the officer knew that Boyce was going to escape or assisted Boyce in escaping. There's no evidence to support that. We're going to continue to update you as we learn more about the investigation. But there's some things that we just cannot say that will jeopardize the investigation. But I want to emphasize how disgusted is actually far past disgust. I'm actually quite pissed off at it. And I represent many officers who share that sentiment. So right now I represent them as well.